Hello friends, family, and any other random person that stumbled upon this video on the internet. I'm Rachel and this is my channel. So I believe curating your space to help support you and help you be your best you is so important. I've always been an advocate for mental health awareness, and I feel like as seasonal affective disorder is creeping in and as the days are getting shorter, the sun is taking a lot longer to rise but can set very quickly. We need to really focus on creating spaces in which we feel really good in. So today I'm going to share with you 5 ways I made my room help support my mental health. The first thing that I did was actually back in March of 2021, and I didn't even realize that this would have such an effect on my relationship with my space until I got it, and it was getting plants. I never really thought I was going to be a plant person. My mom, some people have like a green thumb. My mom has like a cursed thumb where like no plants ever lived in this house. Sorry to like out you there, but it's true. So I just never thought that that was something that I would be good at because I just never saw plants in my space. Last March, I decided, you know what? I want to get a plant. And I ended up coming home with 3. A parlor palm, a spider plant, and a jade plant. And they started off small and sweet, and they ended up growing and like really doing well. The spider plant actually propagated many babies. This is the baby of my spider. This is one of, I believe, 10 other babies that I've propagated off of my spider plant so far. And it's made me really, really happy just to see the growth and the life that has come from me and this being within my space. Now, there's actually apparently a science behind our relationship to plants. We inherently love nature as human beings, but having houseplants thrive indoors or thrive in a space subconsciously actually lets our brain know that we can also grow and thrive in a space. So if you're in a house and you see a bunch of dead plants, you're going to think, well, the vibe is off. Like if these plants aren't doing well, then I can't do well. But if you're in a space and you've got a bunch of green and life growing, you might think, hey, this is a pretty good vibe. And that in itself has changed so much how Is this crooked? 1 second. You're kidding. Sorry, my camera's been crooked this whole time, but now you're straight, so that's good. As I was saying, plants have really helped me believe that I can thrive because they are thriving in this space. So I'm really happy about that. And I've been posting plant updates on Instagram, and people are always so excited to see how they're doing. So I'm going to do a little montage now of my plants. What I love about the African violet here is that these flowers look beautiful, and then they will die, and then you have to deadhead them and take them off. And then it just looks like a regular old plant. And I thought, like when it first did them, I guess I'm never going to get flowers again. But then they just keep coming back every few months. And seeing that growth and seeing these purple guys just like pop out is just a great feeling. It really did help change my space and make me believe that I too can grow, even though you go through seasons of losing your petals. The second thing I did that really helped change my room was getting a smart light. I'm gonna grab my phone. Okay, so this light here, I'm just gonna sit like this. It's the LIFX. And what's great about it is that I can set schedules for when I want the light to turn on, how bright I want it to be, and what color it should be. So I've got a sunrise and a sunset setting. So when I wake up really early and the sky is pitch black, I've actually got some light here that I can wake up to. So I can make it brighter or I can make it softer, which is really, really nice. And it's got a really wide range of colors. So like even when I'm not, let's say, needing it for a sunrise or sunset, but I just kind of want to set the mood, it's a really lovely light that I can customize to my liking, which has been really helpful in just helping me set a routine. Waking up to bright light and working at 4 o'clock as the sun is already setting, but still having bright light behind me just helps you believe that the day is not done. And even though most of my waking hours I spend at work, I'm still going to be able to live my life before and after, which is great. For me, at least, when it does get dark a lot faster or it takes a while for the sun to rise, is that I feel like I have less time to do what I love. because the waking hours and when the sun is out is when I'm actually doing work and other things, and I can't really focus on myself. So having a light source that kind of tricks me into believing that the days are longer is super helpful. Another thing that I received that really helped support my mental health was a diffuser. So this is the diffuser I got here. It's actually a gift from Jake, and I love this. I love aromatherapy, and as much as it won't like cure my anxiety or cure my depression, it really does help me feel like I'm in a space that is good. Having lavender diffuse and the sun setting on my little light and seeing my plants thriving, like it just creates a lovely space. Like lavender is known to promote relaxation and sleep, so it helps me calm down at the end of the night. And I've also got some lovely like citrus scents that are meant to boost and brighten your energy, so in the morning I have those diffusing and going. I think aromatherapy is so overlooked as to how it can just slightly help. None of these are exact remedies to like fix all mental health. I mean, mental health is something that you are going to live with for your whole life, and it's a matter of building a healthy relationship with what that looks like. I just want to disclose that right away. These aren't like quick fixes, but these are little things that really do help support. The fourth thing is surrounding your space with, for me, photos of people that I love. So especially over the pandemic, I went from having like a few photos in my room to so many more because I really missed the people in my life and I wanted to feel connected to them once more. So I think photos of yourself with friends, family, out on vacation, out doing other things, or even like stills of landscapes of places that you've been that you felt joy in will spark memories and help you be reminded that even though the days are short and you're feeling low, it's not always going to be like that. Plants, light, aromatherapy, photos. Okay, and the final thing that I've added to help support my mental health in my room are just cozy, comforting items. And that could be a range of things. Be right back. I'm going to grab some. 1 second. Okay, the first one, I've got this lavender heat. What's it called? Like a heat wrap? Yeah. I've got this lavender heat wrap that you just pop into the microwave and then you bring it wherever you want to go, and you can put it on your head, on your heart, on your stomach, and it's just having it in my room and just knowing it's there reminds me that like I can have this thing that makes me feel good. So this is like a cozy item that I know is always nearby. Another really cozy item is this blanket. I am obsessed with just any fuzzy thing because it makes me feel so safe and warm and comforted. And as much as maybe it's just like a thing, an object, it really does provide a sense of support for me during this time. Okay, so this here is a weighted blanket. I believe this one's 15 pounds. And it's so great. When I'm lying down, you put it on top, and like even though you can't move, some people might find that stressful. Some people, not everyone responds well to weighted blankets, but I think having that weight on you just again provides a physical sense of being tucked in and safe. So I've got lots of blankets, those heat wraps. They're all just layers as to what makes me feel good in this space. Along with these comfy items, I just also want to say how important your bed is and how important it is to feel good when you're going to bed and waking up in the morning. Having sheets that feel good on your skin or decorative pillows that help you get into like the spooky season. Like I feel like your bed is such an important part of how you react and respond and deal and sleep. And there's just so many layers to why your bed's great. So ensure that if you can afford, obviously not everyone has the same financial situation, but have sheets that feel good for you, a comforter in a color that you love, have a mattress that supports your needs if you're a hot sleeper or a cold sleeper, have those extra layers. I just feel like this space here is where we spend, am I in focus? I just feel like your bed is such an important part of your space. And if your bed isn't comfortable to you, or you don't like the sheets you have and you don't like the color of your bedding, like make the change. And I know it's a tiny change, but it'll really just help you feel like this is your space and this is where you thrive and this is where you can do your best stuff. So that's all for me. I really hope that these 5 tips will help you think about how you can curate your space to better support yourself. Just to do a little recap, we've got plants, smart lights, aromatherapy, photos of people you love, and cozy items. I know these are all general and they're not going to fix everything, but they will make a difference. And these little things do add up to creating a space that helps you feel great. Another little bonus thing, so these aren't like part of the 5 main ways, but actually 2 little bonus things. 1, having a journal nearby is so important. I have one just at my desk. Some people keep it next to their bed, but just knowing there's a place to kind of release your thoughts is so helpful to keeping your habits nearby. So for me, that's reading. So I have books right next to my bed, so when I wake up I can read in the morning. I've got books everywhere. I have it accessible. Just be sure to keep the things you love accessible to you. It just makes it so much easier to feel like this is your space when the things that you love are all around. Alright, I will see you next video. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, evening, depending on when you're watching this. See you later. Bye.